This is the CBS Evening News with Connie Chung in Portland, Oregon, and Dan Rather in New York.
Good evening. President Clinton lost a big one tonight in the battle to save his version of health insurance reform. An influential business group, mostly but not all Republican, voted to oppose him. CBS News White House correspondent Rita Braver has our report.
Members of the Business Roundtable convened today for a high-stakes meeting at a posh Washington hotel. Chief executive officers representing 200 of America's biggest and most powerful corporations met to decide whether to throw their support to a health care plan that rivals the president's. The administration urged the group to stay neutral. There was heavy White House lobbying by First Lady Hillary Rodham Clinton, even by the president.
Since they all cover their employees, most of them favor some form of universal coverage. And so I argued if that was really their position, their best policy ought to be to give a laundry list of everything they thought was wrong with our bill.
Many in the Business Roundtable object to the president's plan to require all employers to pay up to 7.9% of their payroll to fund employee health care. They prefer a proposal by Tennessee Congressman James Cooper that would not require employers to pay for health insurance. A member of the Business Roundtable testified before Congress today.
At a flat percentage of payroll destroys all incentives for both corporations and individuals to reduce health care costs.
And late today, the Business Roundtable voted to support the Cooper bill as the starting point for health care reform legislation.
Fosters competition, which yields better health care product for the consumer at a lower price. It is built around market mechanisms as opposed to government regulation.
All day, White House staffers said they expected to lose and that insurance companies led the charge. But some here believe the administration made a mistake by investing so much in getting the president and First Lady personally involved, Dan.
Rita Braver, live at the White House. Thanks. New revelations about the extent of U.S. government tests on humans during the Cold War. It's turning out the testing went far beyond radiation. Congress heard today from victims of LSD and mustard gas experiments. CBS News Chief Washington correspondent Bob Schieffer has that story.
As Congress learned today, secret government experiments with human guinea pigs may have been even more widespread than previously thought. This man told how he thought he was volunteering to test new military uniforms in 1944 and instead was subjected to mustard gas, was overcome, and left for dead.
When I came to, I was lying on a pile of snow at the side of the road where no one was in sight.
Is it your opinion that you were left out in the snow because they thought you were indeed dead?
Yes, indeed, sir.
This government film released earlier acknowledged LSD testing on humans, and today a retired Air Force sergeant told how his life was almost ruined when he was given the drug without his knowledge in 1957.
At one point, divorced from my loved wife of 39 years. It was very real. And then late one night, while passing motorist pulled me back from the railing at the Key Bridge, stopped my suicide attempt.
No one seems to know yet just how widespread all of this is, but this hearing shows that the recent disclosures about secret radiation testing during the Cold War years was just one part of the story. And as Dallas Congressman Martin Frost said, we have to help these people. What the government did to them is outrageous. Bob Schieffer, CBS News at the Capitol.
Here in Portland, Oregon, Tanya Harding was back here at the Clackamas Ice Chalet again today. She's practicing for the Olympics and hoping that she won't be stopped from going to Norway this month to represent her country. Back east, Olympic teammate Nancy Kerrigan showed up at an ice rink on Cape Cod. She skated for Olympic officials, and they pronounced her physically and mentally fit to skate later this month at the singles competition in Lillehammer. Practicing in California today, 13-year-old Michelle Kwan found out she is also going to Lillehammer, but not necessarily to compete. Kwan came in right behind Tanya Harding in the U.S. Figure Skating Championships, and as an Olympic alternate, she would be in position to replace Harding in the Olympics if that became necessary. Tonight, the big question here in Portland remains, will Tanya Harding's spin be good enough for a shot at the gold?